Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm going to be using a Scribble Prints Co kit, and this is actually the Cyber Monday Mystery Kit, and it came with some glitter headers too, but it got stuck to one of the sheets so you don't get to see them until I lay them down. So for my sidebar, I go ahead and I start off with the quote box, the one that says it always seems impossible until it is done, and it has that like animal print in the back, and I really love it. And my sidebar this week, guys, just a heads up, turned out super crooked. And it's not like it's perfect any other week, but this week especially, it was extra crooked. So I'm so sorry for those people that love super straight stickers. I usually like super straight stickers, but because sometimes it's so hard to peel them up without ripping the page and ruining the sticker itself, at least it is for me, I just thought I would let it go and just kind of keep building down. So I might actually build from the bottom up next week if I remember to do that, and try to get a more straight sidebar just for, so just so it looks a little neater, especially with the black stickers, you can definitely tell. So yeah, I put 2 habit trackers and then just in Ombre Weekly, and then I put a spending header because I didn't see it to buy one, and that was just to mark down things that I wanted to buy for that week or just in general that I needed to get. So you see me here putting down the bottom washi, and then I'm going to go ahead and start putting the date dots on the date cover strips. I think that's what they're called now. So I actually prefer the strips because it's easier to lay them down, especially if you like that sliver of like white space in the top. Instead of having to put down 7 individual stickers, you just put down 2 big strips. So I really liked it. I hope that maybe other shops start doing this too. So here you see me putting down the glitter headers that I was telling you about, and I used the purple, like the greenish teal color, and then the pink, and I don't end up using the black at all. So I set those aside, and I wanted to use all the glitter headers, and that's why I kind of like put them down first instead of doing it as I go. And I like how it looks, but it was very limiting, at least it was to me, because I didn't want to cover the glitter headers, but I also like wanted to cover them at some points to kind of put some more things in my day, but I kind of picked and choose. So you saw me start off with that half box and the banner just to mark down that it was my friend Jessica's birthday, and then I use a Coffee Monsters Co. Instagram icon to mark that I uploaded a photo that day on Instagram. And here I just go back to my sidebar to mark things that I did and to put down things that I had going on during the week. And I've actually started to walk again during my breaks. So I usually walk for the 15 minutes. I get 2 15-minute breaks. So sometimes I'll walk 30 minutes that day. Sometimes I'll just get in 15 minutes. It just depends on how busy the day is. So going back to Monday, you saw me put that thin like appointment box with the @ sticker from the kit just to mark that I need to get some menu planner templates done. And then I use a little thing with the box to mark down that I got some happy mail from Little Dog Paper Co. And I use that black washi strip and the planner deco to mark some planning time. And then I go ahead and use the small sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I did some laundry that day. And here I'm just using the Papermate Inkjoy pen that I usually use, and I'm just using it in a black. And I was actually a little bummed because I meant to grab my white Jelly Roll pen and then I couldn't find it. So writing on the black stickers was really hard, and I tried to avoid them as much as I could, but I wanted to bring that black in. So I can see the writing on the black stickers, but it's really hard to see on camera, and I'm on photos. So I'm going to have to look for that white Jelly Roll pen, and I'll probably just go over the text on the black stickers with the white pen so that it's a little bit more legible. So you saw me put down a camera sticker and then just that envelope with like some pens in it to film, to mark that I filmed a haul that day, and then a quarter box and that black washi strip in the back with that munchkin to mark that we had review that night because I was going to have a test later on that week. And then I used that purple little thing to mark that we had enchiladas for dinner. So Tuesday I start off with that black bill due sticker, and like I said, it's really hard to see on camera, like the black that I just wrote down auto loan, but I can see it when I'm looking at it. So I also put down a checklist, and I was going to put down a header, but it didn't fit. So I just opted to have no header and then just put down the things that I wanted to get done. So this week I decided to go out to the 99-cent store to kind of get some deco for the monthly notes pages, and I found some really cute stuff. I actually found some really cute like love, date, pink and red stickers at the 99-cent store. So I just am gonna sit down and film like the memories for this month once the month is over. So I'm really excited about that, and I actually also want to do my January monthly and kind of go and do like my journaling like I did for December. So stay tuned for that video soon. So here you saw me, I just lifted up the Little Things meal sticker to put down a full box, just kind of to symbolize that I was studying that night. And then I put down that that label sticker with the phone from the kit, just to mark that I wanted to go ahead and schedule a dental appointment. OMG. So, and then I use this like highlighter sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to write that I did some studying. So that was pretty much my whole day, was just studying and studying. And then I put down a banner to fill in that white space that was there. Next, moving on to Wednesday, I put down that full box with the desk and the computer, and that kind of reminded me of being at work, so that's why I put it at the top of the day for Wednesday. And then you see me go back to my sidebar just to kind of mark things off. And I've been tracking my vitamins, like I told you guys in last week's spread, because I've been getting sick so often that I think that I may need to take them. I guess it doesn't hurt. So I've started taking those, and I really want to make sure that I am taking them every single day. So my camera cut off after I put down that half box with the planner to mark that I had my math exam. So that's why it's a little bit different. But then I go in and I just write down some things in a 3-heart checklist that I wanted to get done that day with the alarm clock, and then I use a little thing with the Coffee Monsters Co. YouTube sticker icon to mark that I had an upload that day. And then I'll use some of the Bose deco to fill in that white space between the little thing and the pink glitter header. But first, you see me here, I'm putting a strip of washi under the Little Thing meal sticker just because there was a lot of white space and I wanted to bring in a little bit more color, and all the washi strips look so similar, and that was one of the things I didn't really like about this kit because there wasn't a lot of diversity. But I mean, besides like the solid, I just thought that the patterned washi was so similar, and I was a little bit bummed about how, like, I don't know, just the same it was. I don't know, there was just nothing like super unique about the patterns. They were all the same. But anyway, enough about that. You saw me put down a heart, and that was just to mark that I wanted to read Leviticus 24 through 27, and I'm actually not reading it, I'm more listening to it. So I have the Bible app, and I've been listening to a couple of verses like during the day, whether I'm reading 3, 4, sometimes I listen to more. It just depends on, if I have the time to sit down and actually pay attention and listen to it. But here, moving on to Thursday, you see that I started with a strip of washi, and I was going to put down a flag, but because the washi was the same color, I opted not to use it. So I put down just the alarm clock to mark that I had a supervisor meeting and not a leadership meeting. And then I put down the flag just to mark that I listened to numbers 1 through 2, and then a quarter box and a Little Miss Papery black laptop to mark that I updated my resume. And then at the bottom, I put down another one of those Coffee Monsters Co highlighters with a little thing to mark my dinner, and then a flag and a time dot to mark that I picked up my sister that day from work. And then here I'm going to take a little thing and I'm going to cover it up with an icon from the kit just to mark that I walk to school, as I have been doing every single week, and I keep planning to do, just to kind of get more steps in and, work out, I guess. And then I put down a full box in the middle of the day to take up that space because I really didn't have a lot going on besides what I marked down. Friday, I start off by putting down a little thing and a emoji to mark payday, but I actually lift that up and I put down a full box instead, and then I bring that emoji down. And then I go ahead and I use another strip of washi, a purple one this time, and I use a car icon to mark that, actually to make it like a header, and then I use a 3-heart checklist and mark the dollar store 99-cent and Walmart visit that I had that day. So I got a little shopping in at the big spender stores, right? So afterwards, you're going to see me put down another little thing at the bottom to mark my dinner for that day, and we had some shrimp. And then I use a strip of washi and a planning time sticker from the kit, and that appointment sticker with the bear like paper clip deco to mark that my husband's nephew was having surgery that day. And then I used some more of those gold bows and an asterisk sticker to mark that day a little bit more. So for Saturday, I use a today header, and then I use a thin strip of washi to mark cleaning day. We had a lot of cleaning because we had our group that day, so we had people coming over, and I wanted to make sure that the house was super clean. And then I use this planner, like the planner sticker deco on top of a full box, and actually regret it because I end up using the same exact full box like on Sunday, but I end up covering it up with some stuff. So that was just to mark down that we had our group that day. And then I put down a full box, and I love that full box with the tassels and everything, and I was going to put that big sticker, but because it was so similar to what was already in the full box on Thursday, I decided to just let this full box shine on its own. So I put down a half box and then some balloons to mark that it was Michael's birthday. So we had a little kid birthday that day for my little nephew. And then I put down a heart little thing to mark that we had game night at my cousin's house. And then I used a strip of washi and a munchkin that says I eat too much, because every single time I go to my cousin's house, my aunt makes delicious food and we eat so much. So Sunday, you see me put down that full box with all the planners on it, and then I use a quarter box to mark that we had our dance meeting. We had a parent meeting that morning, so I use a heart to mark that as well, just to make it a little bit more pretty. And then I go ahead and I use a black quarter box and the house icon with the time dot to mark that we had 11 o'clock service that day. Then I go ahead and take this little emoji that's cooking to mark that I made breakfast that morning before I left. So it was nice. I liked it. It made me feel productive, waking up early, making breakfast, going to a meeting, then going to service, and then we went out to eat, and I marked that with a little thing. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings because, oh my gosh, we're getting back like to the wing obsession. It's serious, you guys, seriously. So I tried to put down some deco, but I didn't like the way it looked. And then I realized that I hadn't put down my weekend banner. So I used my weekend banner and take up that space there. And yeah, I put down that full box as well on Sunday at the bottom because all I did was volunteer, just like I do every week. Then I'm marking down the things from my sidebar and showing you what's left from the kit. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos like this. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!